Good morning. I look absolutely ridiculous with this. But, you know, it's cold. I came here for a job a few days before with Browning Spain, which is a brand. We wanted to shoot a winter campaign and we decided the Faroe Islands was an okay place to do that. It's currently 8:30 and I'm doing a little hike. It's a bit windy. I'm stoked to be here. So yeah, getting ready to spend 4 or 5 days, coming back to London on Friday. By the way, I moved to London. This is where I'm going and I want to take a picture of this, which is a lake. And behind this, you know, there's sea. And they're almost at the same level, but they're actually not. How many photographers take the same picture every day? But, you know, I want my own. Hey, if you're scared of heights, this is probably not the best place for you. Because it's quite spooky. But look how awesome this is. And I'm alone here. Woo! Looks like a heavy storm is coming, so I better hurry up. Uh-oh. I mean, look at that. Alright, I'll make it down to the car. The weather here is so changing. Windy, rainy, snowy, sunny, all in the same day. Probably gonna stop on the next gas station and, sorry about that, eat a Frankfurt or something like that, and a hot chocolate. Yes! Alright, gas station hot dogs. How do you feel about that? Well, I feel pretty good about it. It might be that time of the day where I eat lunch. So, 2 hot dogs, hot chocolate. That's the way to go. Well, it's fucking good. Let me tell you that. So far, it's a 10 out of 10. Ow! Wow. It's so cold, but look at this sunset. Oh man, if you just saw what I'm seeing right now. What? Asthma kicking in, so I'll shut up. Am I that stupid? I think the challenge here would be to take a bad photo. Whenever you place the camera, it's just good. I even have a tripod here. I'll place the camera here. Boom! We have it! See, I keep my guard up. You let me down, but you can't blame that. I wasn't always around. See, I keep my guard up because you were the one to run away. You see, I keep my guard up because you let me down. No, but you can't blame that. I wasn't always around. See, I keep my just made it on top of Kalsoy. Here's the lighthouse. And I want to go over here to take a picture of the lighthouse, of course. But the way there is kind of sketchy. Thank God it's not windy, but let's see how I do this. This reminds me a bit of Norway, except we have a lighthouse right there. It's amazing. It's so nice. It's quite an easy hike. It takes time to get here because you have to take a ferry and all that, but it's definitely worth it, especially on a day like this. I mean, just mountains and fjords and birds flying. It's just beautiful. The only way out of here is by ferry, and the only way to the ferry is by bus, but there's no bus until 3 hours. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk 6 kilometers to the next town and at least keep ourselves active and warm. Maybe back to the bus after 3 hours?
No, many more.
It's my 7th day in the Faroe Islands. And I kind of feel like after today, I'm ready to go home. Yeah, I think so. I think I've had enough. I will say so. Sometimes the days are just so long. You don't see anyone, you don't meet anyone. Today is probably one of those days, but I love it. I love it and I hate it. Okay, traveling alone, it can get expensive. That's why I get the cheapest car. I try to go on
cheap room on Airbnb. If you're sharing expenses with someone, if you're sharing the car with someone, it's way better, of course. But on the other hand, I don't want to be depending on people. So if I have a trip and I want to do it, I just do it. And I have learned to be okay with it. I have learned to have fun on my own. I look up to those people a lot. They don't rely on anyone. They don't depend on anyone. They just go. You know, and if you like photography, go and take pictures. You will meet other people that likes the same things. You like hiking, go hike, because you will meet other hikers and you will have a chat, you will exchange Instagrams, boom, boom, boom. I don't know how many people I've met the past year. It's crazy. Everywhere I go, I meet someone new, someone that inspires me. Yeah, not much more to say. Going to the airport now, fill up the tank and going back home. Yeah, I guess I'll talk to you later. I'm driving. I shouldn't be doing this. Don't do this. We've got a full rainbow. There's the beginning, and there's the end. That's not very common. Happy to see that. Anyway, I have to go. So, that's the end of it. Checking out. It's been lovely to have you with me. Not forgetting anything. By the way, this is pretty much like I go. 2 bags. Douche bags, by the way.